Hi team, this is Robin. I just wanted to get on here really quickly and talk to you about really reaching out to people. I had a couple of people from back home in Baton Rouge that I had really close relationships with. We haven't really lost contact. We're still friends via Facebook, but they're not people that I talk to every day. So I reached out to them probably about a month ago, and I really have to admit that I've gotten out of the habit of doing this because I spend so much time doing things for the team page, trying to continue to build my team, work with the people on my team, the ambassadors on our team. It's a lot of moving parts when you start to build a large organization. And so I've just gotten really busy where I just don't have a lot of time to go through my exhaustive list of every single contact I have in my phone and every single contact that I have on my Facebook friend list. But I really, really encourage you to continue to do that, get in the habit of doing that. Honestly, I think reaching out to a minimum 5 people a day is really where it's at. That's how you're really going to get some traction on your business. And when I say 5 people a day, it doesn't have to be you're making 5 phone calls, because I know how that can be. I'm really hard, really, really not good about the phone. And it's hard for me to get in, long conversations with people. That's the best way to connect, I will tell you that. But I'm talking about just reaching out in general, whether it's Facebook Messenger, text, a phone call, email, whatever, just reaching out to people. And this is why. There was a lady who I was really close with when I was in college. She's an older lady, and I have a lot of respect for her. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And I know that she has a really big network in Baton Rouge. So I reached out to her and I just said, hey, I knew she knew I was doing Plexus. I've been talking about this stuff on Facebook for well over a year now. So about a month ago, I said, I just wanted to see, if I could talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing now, and to see if, I could possibly get some referrals from you, which, by the way, is a really great non-intrusive way and a very low pressure way of kind of getting the information to them about Plexus without putting the pressure on them to say, oh no, I'm really not interested in what you're doing, because you're not asking them if they're interested. You're asking them to give you referrals. So I reached out to her, and she did respond back. Thank goodness. Most people will ignore me. But she did respond back, and she said that she wasn't really in the market for anything right now, but she would be willing to hear whatever I had to say. So I was like, oh, great. Let me know when you're available, and I'll give you a call and we can chat and catch up over the phone. So she never responded back. That was about a month ago. But I planted the seed, right? So it was about, I think, early last week when she messaged me back on Facebook, and she said, hey, I have really been hearing a lot about Plexus here lately. I've heard a lot of people talking about Plexus, and I really just kind of wanted to learn more from you. Since you reached out to me first, I'd really like to hear from you. So there's 2 lessons here. A, she lives in, Plexus country. She lives in Baton Rouge, Sarah Marble, Diamond Ambassador, John Marble, Emerald Ambassador, and tons of other. Allison Bro are up line. They all live in Louisiana, in that Baton Rouge, New Orleans area. So for her to have never really heard of Plexus, and then now all of a sudden she's hearing about Plexus from other people besides just me, that goes to show you, A, this is a huge wide open market still, even in places where you feel like Plexus is kind of saturated, places like Texas and Louisiana, Mississippi. It's not at all, okay, because she's very well connected. She's been there her whole life in Baton Rouge, and she doesn't know anything. She didn't know anything about Plexus. So now there's power in numbers, though, guys. So she heard from other people that she knows, probably back home in Louisiana, who are doing and talking about Plexus. So she reached out to me because I reached out to her. So the other lesson in this is, guys, you have to be reaching out to people, and it's not in vain. Yes, there are going to be lots of people that will ignore you. You will see on Messenger that they have read your message and they just ignore. But whenever they do, whenever they realize, okay, Plexus isn't really going away, when they start hearing more and more talk about Plexus, and soon Plexus will be a household name, these people will then remember, well, Robin asked me about Plexus about a year ago, and, I wasn't interested then, but I'm hearing so much about it now. Let me go ahead and contact her. So that's the point of reaching out to 5 people daily. So I really just want to give y'all encouragement for that. I called her last night. We connected last night. We talked for a very good amount of time, about an hour, and I would not normally talk to people that long, but we really are connected well from our past. So I wanted to catch up with her and everything. And I really just gave her the rundown of what these products were, the issues that these products really address. So we chatted, and she placed her order today. So again, moral of the story, be consistent. People are watching. They may never like a post. She's never liked one post. She's never commented on any Plexus post I've ever done in the 15, 16 months that I've been doing this. But people are watching. And when you do that, when they are ready, when you're consistent, when those people are ready, they will come to you. So I hope everybody has an awesome day. I'm really excited about our event here in Grapevine tonight at the Gaylord. So I'm going to get ready for that. But I hope everyone is doing well. Y'all have a great evening.